Hey everyone, I'm Keith and
Good morning, I'm Candy.
from Scheiderer Farms, and welcome to today's edition of Flower Talk. So we are talking about some of the flowers that are often overlooked in the Spring Garden Center that are absolutely blooming now and looking amazing. So we want to make sure you don't miss out on these because we know that you really need and want them. So Candy, what did you pick out today to talk about?
I picked out the phlox. We were sitting out having coffee this morning and I was looking at, we have such a pretty view, but the one thing that stood out was the phlox. And so we have a lot of phlox and they're great for, I remember we used to use them we used them in our cuts when we did bouquets. And I actually get to enjoy them now because Jillian's not cutting them anymore from our garden. So I really, really love the colors. The hummers and the butterflies love them, and they bloom a really long time, like really through the summer and into the fall.
I thought phloxes bloom in the spring and they're real low growing.
Oh, well, a lot of people, and you probably are thinking of the creeping phlox when we talk about phlox, but these are not creeping phlox. They come in many different heights from like probably 12 to 48 inches tall, and they come in tons of different colors. So
They do. They're not creeping phlox at all.
They're definitely not creeping phlox.
I think one of the best summer perennials there are.
I would say, yes.
Next to what I want to talk about today are Rudbeckia black-eyed Susans. So black-eyed Susans have been around a long time. Everybody sees them. I think they're one of the plants that as you're driving along, when you see a mass of black-eyed Susans, there's almost nothing probably more spectacular than that. They're so bright and showy. And the one that everybody used to use was called Goldstrom. We have a couple new ones. They had a little bit of problems. They were gorgeous. This one is from Proven Winners. It's called Treasure Trove. It has a very similar look. The flowers are very similar, but it's not susceptible to a leaf spot that a lot of the Rudbeckia Goldstrom had. So this is a wonderful one. Same kind of look.
I think this one's my favorite.
This one, this one's the one we have at our entryway at the house. This one is American Gold Rush. This one is awesome. It is not as, if you notice, that one's a little more open and more upright. This one is more mounded. It's, and it's, it's amazing. Just a mound of gold, and they bloom forever. Hummingbirds or the butterflies love them. Great pollinator plant, and great long season color of just bright color. So these Rudbeckia, these phlox, you got to have in your perennial gardens.
Yeah, phlox are so, and I love it. The white one is always really showy, even though a lot of people don't like it, but at night this thing just illuminates in the garden and it just lights up. You see it